What's up, my folks? I hope everyone is going good. It's been a great week for the fraternity. We're going to discuss a few things real quick. I might have to do this in several parts. Anyway, we're going to cut off the donations for these pups. We'll be cutting them off. I'm going to do it Friday at midnight, okay? This coming Friday at midnight. So right now, I think James Deese is the king. He's got, I think, $450 in it. And I know you guys are like, well, if I donate, if I don't win, I just lose my money. Well, you're donating. You're donating to the legal fund for all of us, really, man, because we're winning right now. Winning's important on this. All right, and I know some of you guys are probably like, well, I don't have nothing to worry about. I didn't do anything wrong. I don't do anything wrong. Well, neither did Randall. Neither did the 50 other guys that had their dogs taken and put down this year. Okay, that's what we're doing this for. We're doing this to stop this, okay? We've got a lot of information I want to share. I went over a lot of it before. I've warned you guys about stuff before. Well, these little brindles are nice. Whoever gets one, they're crazy if you don't pick one of them little brindles. That's a good representative of the blood that's coming through. The little female's nice, too. But anyway, they'll be cutting off for that. So whoever wins that'll be a great thing for them. And then we'll probably start another one. I have another breeding I'm planning. I'm going to breed back to a really, really nice Homer male. The Strickland stuff, the Strickland's tank type stuff. I'm going to cross it back into the Cherry Bomb bitch. So we'll probably do one on them as well. So, and let somebody get one of them, and then we'll just use all the donations. You guys should be happy to know that the legal fund is panning out. Like I've told you guys, a good attorney is very important. It's just like a good dog. That's your dog in this, okay? But anyhow, let's walk out of here so they don't start fighting on me. Oh, man, he's getting old. 9 years old this year. Still looking good. I'm actually going to breed him this afternoon. But anyhow, all right, so my point being is we have to use a very strong attorney. The only way that Thaxton could lose this case is if he had a shitty attorney, or if the judge is corrupt or the jury's corrupt. Okay, he has broke no laws. We know this. Everyone, they know this. Actually, the police have broke the law. The animal control broke the law. All right. He just won his asset forfeiture case. He's the judge. The proof's in the pudding is evidence, guys. They remember when I told you guys stay offline with stupid shit, stay off the Facebook, stay off the Peds Online, stay off them chats, stay off that bullshit with bullshit, okay? That's their evidence. They're trying to charge a man for having a pedigree with dogs, men's name in them. You understand what I'm saying? Like Crenshaw and Carver and shit. They're bringing silly stuff up. It's almost like dealing with a child with these people, okay? None of this has anything to do with the price of tea in China, okay? None of it does. Randall doesn't have nothing to do with him. He didn't break any laws, and that's the kind of stuff that we're defending now. And like I said, some of you guys are like, well, it don't affect me. It does affect you. When they come to your yard and you haven't done anything wrong either, and they take your dogs and they put them down, that's going to affect you. And if they keep getting away with this kind of shit, what do you think they're going to keep doing? I told you years and years ago that they're after these dogs. They want to kill these dogs. They got to hate something. They got to hate something, and this is on the menu, okay? So all you guys that have donated, man, y'all are really helping the fraternity out. You don't understand how much, because what's going to happen is we're not going to stop here. Every time they do this, and now, if they catch somebody doing something wrong, like them last guys, that's just their ass, okay? That's why I tell you guys, you got to be careful. You got to be careful who you deal with, who you associate with, and what you say, because they are going online. They're pulling stuff up and trying to make it look like evidence. So the dumbasses that are getting on there, and they're talking about illegal shit, they're putting out, like, illegal titles on dogs, and they're doing stupid things. It affects all of us, okay? But this is where you got to kind of police yourself. We got to police ourselves. Those type of people need to be scolded and blackballed. That's just all there is to it. The shit is dumb. It's gonna, if you want these dogs and you guys want to carry on with these dogs, I want my grandkids to have these dogs, okay? If y'all want it like that, you're gonna have to start policing ourselves, all right? I've told everybody, if your dogs are good, you don't have to do that anyway. You can't talk your dogs into being good, okay? If they're good, people are going to know they're good. That's just all there is to it. If you're making good breedings and the dogs are hunting good and all, that's all that matters. If, you know, there's so many different, I see so much stupidity in these dogs, it's not even funny, you know? Just stop with the ignorant shit. Everything from the way they're breeding to the way they're talking and all, it's just ridiculous, man. What's up, Olga? Olga had to come away from them. She's too mean. She don't like nobody. But, you know, it's just, you know, have some common sense, because what they're doing in court, and I've told you guys this, they have a task force, okay? They have a task force. They were talking about matches in South Carolina, and there's this little girl in there that said she watched the whole match and started trying to project it was Randall's fault. Of course, our lawyer was Randall there? No. Was his dogs there? No. Then what the fuck does it have to do with Randall? You know, that's like saying, well, you drive a Corvette, you need to go to jail for speeding, you know, just because you're driving a Corvette. That's the same concept. I mean, it's very immature, it's very childish, but that's the game they're playing. They're taking stuff that's said online and trying to project it onto other people. So watch what you dumbasses are saying online, okay? It affects us all. Some of you guys might not care. You got your little 2 or 3 dogs or your little 5-dog yard, and it just doesn't affect you. You don't care about your dogs, but I care about mine. They're part of my life. These are what keep me going, and there's a lot of us out here like that. Don't screw up the game because you're being ignorant. The internet is no place to be talking about illegal things. Dogmen can be some of the stupidest criminals in the world. I mean, they can be, that's like going and robbing a bank and then posting it on Facebook. You know, it's just the dumbest shit I've ever seen in my life. You know, why do you do that? And then what they do is they come after breeders like me. Like if I sell somebody a dog, I can't, and that dog goes across country, I don't know what happens with that dog. I mean, I can tell the people until I'm blue in the face, don't do nothing that gets you in trouble, don't do anything illegal, be good to the animals and all that shit. But if they don't listen, everyone can talk a game when they're buying a dog from you. You know, they're wanting to exterminate these dogs, so we have to pull together. And I really appreciate, we love you guys that have been helping out and donating. All that money has went to a good cause. Like I said, attorneys are very expensive, and we're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on trucking. And, you know, I've talked to a few of you guys that's had some trouble with animal control. And we've given a lot of you guys legal advice on what to do. And we're helping you out, okay? And I want to continue being able to help people out. And that requires us having a smart attorney, you know, somebody that is a real pit bull. But you guys that are doing something, if you're doing shit illegal with them, stop. Just stop, okay? But for God's sake, don't get on there bragging about it. That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. You know, they're using, I hope Patty watches this, okay? I hope Patty from the ADBA watches this, or Adam. They've done a lot for these dogs, okay? They've projected a good, positive image for these dogs. They do a lot. They have done a lot for these dogs in the years that they've had that registry, and they've done it. It's really, I see a real positive image from them, from all the registries, you know, that are trying to promote a good image of these dogs. The Humane Society or PETA or whoever it is, and the U.S. Marshals are trying to use the ADBA in all the registries, okay, as like a crime, like a crime syndicate or something. I really hope these registries will pull together with us and join with us to fight this, because it's really a slander and deprivation of their character. It's slander in their business and their company, and it's wrong, okay? Just like they brought that up, that these dogs have dogs in the pedigree that are of, that doesn't matter. That was legal back then when them dogs were doing that, and everybody that has a bulldog, a pit bull, wants to know how he's bred. They want to know they come from badass dogs. There's nothing wrong with that. I want to know mine come from badass dogs. I want to know that they have that in the fire in their blood. You know what I'm saying? I want to know that they can perform. Hell, especially when I'm out there and we're catching fucking hogs with 3-inch teeth. I want to know these dogs are not going to quit. You know, I want to know the only way to know that is to test them, of course. But I want to know that their genealogy is good. I want to know that their parents and grandparents and great grandparents could perform at a life-threatening task and not quit. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if you got a racehorse, you're going to want to know if your dog come from good racehorses. You know, I mean, your horse come from good racehorses. It's things that you're going to want to know. It's human nature to want to know these things. It's not against the law. Okay? These dogs right here probably have better records kept than any other breed in the whole world. And they're trying to make that illegal. All right? That's exactly what they're doing. The stuff that they're bringing in the courtroom is crazy. But, like I told you guys, they are in the dogs. The law is in the dogs. They have so many informants, so many investigators in these dogs. They sit on these computers. They sit there and that's what they get paid to do. All right? That's what they're getting paid to do, is to gather information about dogmen and breeders and use things that people say online, which is basically hearsay. It's all bullshit, against them, you know. And I got another thing to say. If you email me or call me and you start talking stupid, I'm going to give you stupid answers, all right? Like, if you're going to ask me stupid shit, I'm going to give you some stupid ass answers. Like I told a guy the other day, none of these dogs are real. This is all, I'm so good on a computer, I can make these up, man. This is all just a fantasy world. None of these are real. I really got gerbils and hamsters and shit. I like to knit socks and booties and shit like that. That's what I do in my free time. This is just all computer enhanced. You know, that's how stupid the question is. That's the kind of stupid answer I'm gonna give y'all. You know, don't be dumb, especially with these, because you're putting my family. These dogs are all my family now. That's what I got left. You're putting their lives at risk, and you're putting everybody else's dogs' lives at risk. Play your cards smart, guys. And if, like I said, if you're doing something wrong, sweep off your back porch, and damn sure don't tell anybody what you swept off, okay? Use your fucking heads. This is not a joke anymore. And they have more investigators that, you know, a crazy thing like that bust the other day everyone was talking about. Did y'all notice on that interview that they did not give a shit about all the fentanyl coming across the border with that group? They didn't give a shit about the drugs. They didn't give a shit about the real crime. They only cared about the dogs. How many people have died from overdosing on fentanyl? How many? They didn't even care. They don't care about human life. They're more interested in an animal. They put animals' lives above humans. That's the kind of mentality they got in their brain. They don't understand that we have dominion over these animals. But these animals are like my family, and I want them to keep going. I want my grandson to be able to have these dogs. You know what I mean? I want to enjoy them until I'm dead. And I damn sure don't want no one taking them because of somebody saying something online, or somebody trying to entrap me with some bullshit on the phone. All right? It's just, y'all got to understand, we are at a war with these dogs. We're at a war to save their lives. But anyway, folks, y'all take care. Y'all stay safe. God bless you, and keep on bulldogging. And you guys that are interested in them pups, that's a very good opportunity to get some of that El Toro stuff. I mean, them are well-bred dogs, and they act wonderful, beautiful, healthy. When you know how you get them from me, they're great. But anyway, folks, take care, and y'all keep on bulldogging.